E eu queria perguntar para ele como é que ele vê o papel da Revolução
Yeah,
Islâmica do Irã
yeah,
para com a comunidade
yeah,
judaica, para com a causa palestina
yeah.
e de uma forma mais específica o papel do imã Khamenei.
Yes. So he's asking that, of course, there are many Jews who live in Iran, and they are for many decades, living together with Jews, and you travel to there and you saw by your own eyes yourself, and how you see this society where there are many Muslims and Jews and they live together, and in your opinion, the Islamic revolution that happened in Iran that gave all this new environment for Jews to live in Iran. What is your opinion about what you saw? Because it's not
Right.
like a
Yeah.
theory you saw by your own eyes.
With the help of the Almighty, we don't have enough words to praise the care and the respect and the protection the Islamic Republic of Iran provided for the Jewish people, and what I'm talking is I've heard this from, I met with the rabbis of the community, members of the community, and the facts on the ground. For instance, the Islamic Republic of Iran, when they have a certain amount of this, I forget how many million people live in Iran. I should know. It's embarrassing, but there's many.
90 milhões, o Irã tem
Yeah.
uma população de 90 milhões.
Yeah.
Sim.
90 million, and God protect them. And the Jewish populace is around 25,000, they say, around. So it's not deserving in parliament of a representative for such a small number. Yet it's a requirement that they should have a voice in parliament, so they have a representative in parliament. Jewish people are required to have are required for our services to have wine. Islamic gets against Islamic rule, but the Jewish people are allowed to have wine. I can go on and on. The Jewish people, but my experience personally, so we went there many times, thank God, and of course I met with the community leaders, the rabbis, who are strongly anti-Zionist and very and God-fearing, fine people. I really I'm overwhelmed by them. I go there, and each time we go to the synagogues, and it's always a pleasure. When we go, we see that I go to European countries, a lot of them are afraid even to have the name of the synagogue outside. They're afraid to write it's a Jewish thing. Why? For a simple because what Zionism has created such evil, such a nakba, such a catastrophe that people are afraid to show they're Jewish. Because of our Savior Zionist state of Israel. So the people are afraid to show they're Jewish because the hate they've made, because people don't know to differentiate between Judaism and Zionism. You go to Iran, and they have the synagogues and with the names. I went every single day. I would go to the synagogue over there, and people are sitting and learning a whole day over there, which as a Jew is supposed to sit and learn. The people on the street, wherever I went, are always concerned. They always come over to me. Oh, everything's okay. I go to a kiosk. I only had some dollars and I had to buy something. Before I turn around, somebody's coming. They want to pay for what I needed this is the will of the people, the friendship. It's so beautiful. It's beyond words. And I say this, and everybody else who I know who goes there says this. And of course, Zionists hate Iran because why? Because from day one, Ayatollah Khomeini, when he started the revolution, he got up and he said, there is a difference between Judaism and Zionism. Judaism is to be respected, and he immediately went and saw that the Jewish have the synagogues and so forth. Zionism is totally evil. Now he went so far, more than even I and other people do, is that he doesn't say state of Israel. They refuse to even give it that legitimacy of calling it Israel. He respects the name Israel so much that they call it the Zionist state, the Zionist entity. That hurts the Zionists so much because they know that they know their number. Iran knows who they are, and they refuse to be enticed into saying the Jews or something. They call it the Jewish state. The Zionist state, because they refuse to let them that the people should be able to accuse them of being anti-Semitic because they don't confuse the two. So that is the beauty of what Iran, and that's why Iran is so hated by the Zionists, and that's why we are so thankful